in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Houston Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffaloes offense takes the field. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado. A great catch and run for 6.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Houston Cougars offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. The Cougars want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Sanford. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Young. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. Powers through the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Scrambling away. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston. Football 7. Football 7.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Houston.
On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage. It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They want to throw it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And his offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I ain't giving that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety. That means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
There he goes! Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Lewis to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and whoo, he took it.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Houston going up tempo. From the gun, give on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Back to pass on second down. Right on the money. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in.
22 water. 22.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
Military stop.
Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Houston. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Cruz. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Lewis wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Toss to the outside. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it up to 34. The Cougars in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get it, second guy finally did. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Houston will snap it in the red zone. Leads it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to throw on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lewis to throw. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Looking downfield on first down. Finding open areas. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Got room to work. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Delgado. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs!
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Hutchinson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something.
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russ. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cougars will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Finds his man. It's Williams. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Headed to the end zone. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He'll pull it on the read. And he is is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And that one will give them the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Lewis wants to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Gets open down the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Bellamy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How nice is it as a defense? You can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field? Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Catch in the middle. It's Thurman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. Sends it back in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires complete on the crosser. Good job running down the route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Zings it complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. They move on top here in the 4th. Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Lewis to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Gets the first himself. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They'll line up for a second down play. On the run, it's Bellamy. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, a lot of space. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying his defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today.
There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching his defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Colorado, 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Picks up the first down, still moving. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right back to the well. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Gain of 21 on the play. First down for the offense.
Lewis wants to pass. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And he tacked on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. So just over 90 seconds to go, and this game's probably going to come down to whether they can recover this onside kick. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, Dave.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a 2-possession game.
Might as well stick with him. Got the 1st down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And a chance perhaps to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Houston wants to play fast. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Houston.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.